Congratulations on purchasing our perfect package for your success. 8 strategies that when you start implementing will change everything. Tony Robbins said, "A real decision is measured by the fact that you've taken new action. If there is no action, you haven't truly decided." Well, it looks like you've decided because you've taken action. One missing ingredient, which is absolutely essential for your success. One thing all successful people do when they start with something new is to get help, find someone to mentor them. Someone who's been there, done it, knows and has achieved what it is that they're trying to do. The people in this world who are most successful make a decision then. They just get on with it. So if you're one of these people, congratulations. I know you just want to start now, get going this week. Then this fast track mentoring special offer is especially for you. This is for the just cut the chase action takers, people who like to fast track everything. So fast track now, go straight into the mentoring program. It's only £8,000 plus VAT, less the £1,000 you've already paid for the perfect package for your success. We'll actually knock that one off. Now, you know that is an absolutely amazing value compared to exactly what you can achieve and what you've seen this evening, what other people have achieved. So the results you'll definitely get if you put the work in. Okay, if you don't do the work, you're not going to get the results. But the information and everything that you're given is all the tools, all the ingredients that you need, apart from the actual doing it, to be successful. This is an email I received from a client recently from Stuart. Hope all is good with you and the family. Sorry I've been off the radar the last couple of months. We had our third son in May. We now have a 3-year-old, 1-year-old and 2-year-old, and business has been flying. Had my hands full, so to speak. And I just wanted to say thanks for the guidance, support and mentorship so far. The results have blown me away. When we initially spoke, exactly 12 months ago, and this is quite a recent email, ago for my induction and goal setting call, I was earning around 5,000 to 6,000 income per month from property. I've been in property for a while and I've made loads of classic mistakes along the way, losing a fortune through bad choices and lack of education and support. And that's something everyone really needs to take into account. It's not just having someone help you to do the right thing, it's also somebody that can stop you from doing the wrong thing. I've had people that didn't join my mentoring that went out to try and do it on their own and they've lost 50, 60, 70 grand. So let's go back to Stuart. You asked me to set my horizons. So that's the goals. So I have something to aim for each week, month, year, copy attached. 12 months in and I'm more than achieving my 2-year horizon results. Wow. Cash flow is now 24,000 per calendar month net and will be over £30,000 a month when the current project is complete. The introductions to your team have been amazing. I've made huge tax savings and increased capital gains allowance from the introduction to your tax advisor, plus used your proposed mortgage broker on multiple deals and it's come up with some great products every time. It was a difficult place before joining the Property Millionaire Academy due to previous poor choices in property. Your mentorship has helped turn that around and I'll be forever grateful. So will my family. And he said, many thanks. I look forward to moving to the next level. And he actually now has become a millionaire, sent me a bottle of Magnum. And that's the deal when I get clients to Millionaire, they buy me a bottle of champagne. 92 Millionaire clients so far. So what do you get when you invest in the mentorship package? Well, you get 12 months mentoring and hand-holding support. First of all, we're going to start off with 4, 5, if necessary, 15 to 20-minute calls to get you going and give you absolute clarity about what you're doing. A weekly webinar to talk to you about any deals you've found. Is it a deal? Isn't it a deal? How do you process it? What's the next step? Tech support, where you can send me a text. If the first word is urgent, I'll normally respond within 2 hours. And also when you go on vendor appointments, I'll be there at the other end of the phone, providing you've arranged it with me, to be able to talk to the vendors. You talk to them, you get rapport, hand them over to me, your business partner, and I'll deal with it from there for you. So I have a special offer for you tonight, a fast track mentoring special offer. So today you can actually get going by paying £1,000 plus VAT deposit now. So you just invest in £1,000 into the mentoring program. What you'll get then, first of all, is a call consultation, which is me finding out all about you. Normally lasts between 15 and 30 minutes. I'm going to find out where you are, where you want to be. And when I know where you are and you want to go, where you want to be is the address in the sat nav. So I can choose a route depending on your mindset and your risk reward profile. So where you are and where you want to be, evaluate your current property portfolio if you have one, look at where you live, how much time you've got to put into your property investments, business, your cash pot, establish what your kind of goals are, your mindset, and understand your risk reward profile. Establish a preference from 1 to 10, 1 being just investment properties, 10 being just developments. So if it's 5 or 6, it's 50-50. And the first call will also be used to establish the best 3 strategies for you. Once we've established the 3 strategies, you can get straight on and watch them 3 particular videos, and then come back to me on the second call, confirm that the strategy is 100% to your liking, or you can swap them over. You then pay the balance of the £8,000 mentoring fee, and you book a second call with me, or in the unlikely event, and we've only had one person, everyone else for personal reasons, they've asked for a refund on the deposit. We will refund it if you don't want to proceed. Second call, we're going to confirm the strategies. I'm going to give you some homework to establish the best areas for you to operate in. Look at what actions, depending on the strategies that you've done, because the actions will depend on the choices of strategies that you need to take, the things you need to do every week. So, and I'll be very specific that if you have a certain strategy and you have a day that's free, like maybe Monday, I'll be saying, okay, on Mondays you need to do this and this and this. And that's establishing a pattern which will lead to your success as long as you do it. The third call, which is basically confirming your area. Spend some time analysing and confirming your decision. We don't want you wasting time picking the wrong areas and wasting 6 months with something that's not working. If you, for instance, choose no money down as one of your strategies or no money left in, we'll choose the areas. And if you're doing delayed completions, we'll establish the process and the areas. So, after you've visited, tested, touched, felt, smelt the chosen area or the areas that we've chosen for you, we then will have a final one-to-one chat to establish absolute clarity on what you're actually doing. For instance, if it's to do with anything to do with commercial agents, I'll make sure that you know that 1 day a week you need to go and visit 4 commercial agents in a specific area, the next week another 4, on a process of a 10-week revolving kind of routine, in order that you get to know them and you start getting the deals. And if that is your strategy, I'll tell you more about that when we talk about it. So look, my aim is to, and it's at your speed, so if it takes longer, it takes longer, but it's to have all this done and covered over the next 7 days so you can get going. I want to get you armed with all the 24 strategy overviews. You're obviously not going to get them in great depth, but as long as you know about them, we'll be able to talk about them and say, yeah, and then I can guide you through the process. So I'm going to make sure you get the 4-day recording, which is normally $997, and I'm also going to send you the 3-day Zoom recording that's normally $497, and you're also going to attend a further 5 days of the 1-day trainings that are normally $997 each. They're all included in the package. Obviously, if there's a specific strategy you're definitely not interested, then there's no point in you coming to it, but it's entirely, again, up to you. The key thing in this whole thing is the weekly mentoring webinars. You won't just get to ask your questions and that will be all you get out of it. You'll be listening to all the questions of all my other mentees. They'll be bringing things to the table. I'll be telling them deal, no deal. But I don't just say that, I actually explain why. So it's going to be a huge learning curve for you. And it's how, it really does help you to move forward, gives you ideas on what they're doing. And it's just there to hold your hand to make sure the structure and everything's correct. The urgent text support. You need to make sure the first word on your text is urgent, because if it's in the body of the text, I won't get to see it. I'll normally call you back within a couple of hours, and any issues you've got, we can talk about. Also, if you're going to visit vendors, then if you check with me first by texting me, I'm doing a vendor call, going to their property, can you be available at such and such a time? Then we can make sure that's all okay. Obviously, if you made the appointment without telling me, I might not be available. So book me in. And if you remember when you watched on the video the other day, Nigel's video, the professor of psychology, where he actually gives me a lovely testimonial about my negotiation prowess. He does, teaching people theory of negotiation for a living. He teaches lots of top executives. And for him to say that he witnessed a masterclass is quite a testimonial for myself. So I was really pleased with that. And of course, you're going to have the benefit of my negotiation skills on your side to clarify with the vendors exactly what you're doing. I don't want them not understanding quite properly, because you don't understand properly. So when we have alternative, unknown, little known strategies, they need to be explained properly. And I've got lots of experience of explaining them in the right way. I'm also going to introduce you to all our experts. So to start with, you'll get introduced to our accountants, but he's far more of a tax specialist, and the solicitors and the other solicitors, all as and when we need to do a deal, and also the architects if you need deals evaluated. And as I said before, you get to attend all 8 of the training days, not just 3 of them. So the question isn't who's going to let you, it is who's going to stop you, because I'm here to make sure that you can become successful like my 92 millionaires to date that have gone before you. I'm here to help you hold your hand and get the results that you're hoping to achieve. So just as a summary, you're paying £1,000 now to book a call with me. We'll contact you, we'll have our first call. That means that you've paid £2,000 in total, including the £1,000 that you paid for the perfect package. The balance is £6,000, which including the VAT is £7,200, and you're going to get the 12 months expert mentoring help. You're going to get weekly webinars. You're going to get urgent tech support. You're going to get the vendor negotiation help. You're going to get intros to the power team, the tax consultants. Make sure you're set up right at the beginning. You're going to get the 4-day course recording, the 3-day Zoom recordings, and you're going to get to attend all the other courses. So you're going to get all the bits. We're going to join all the dots, make sure you've got every single bit that you need for your success, all the parts of the jigsaw. So you paid £1,000 tonight. I'm actually going to credit you, if you pay that tonight, with £1,200 off the end balance. So instead of paying £7,200, you only have a balance of £6,000 to pay. So normally it's £8,000 plus VAT. You're only going to pay what it says here. So special offer after you've paid the £1,000 plus VAT for the evening. Oh, sorry, I knocked the VAT off that already, didn't I? For the perfect package, plus the £1,000 for the actual the conversation that we're going to have, the strategy call, which of course, as we said before, is refundable if you don't want to move ahead. Once that's paid and we go through that, as we've just mentioned, we'll then book you in, collect the balance off you, and we'll get you going and onto your successful journey. Look forward to speaking to you very soon.